Yo! Good morning! Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, I have returned. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Sorry I'm a bit late. But it will be a good stream, okay? Because we have a surprise today. We have another interview coming up with the developer of Click and Conquer. And so we're gonna play the game a little bit today. Test out how it is. It's one of those, what you call it, progression games. And it's actually made in Godot. So, if you believe it or not, you can make good games in Godot, apparently. And to show you, here it is, click. Actually, it's here. This is the game on Steam in the browser. And they actually had an all-time player peak of 300 on release, which is crazy. Like a couple of days after release, it popped off. And ever since then, it has actually been very stable. And this is the second game that is doing very well. We played the other game, which, let me figure out, what name was it again? What was the name of it again, guys? We had Click and Conquer, and then we had... What do we have? Good morning. Good game in Godot. Yeah, how is that possible, right? People, hey, Obli, good morning. Godot, hey, Firefly, good morning. What game are you making what engine are you making your game in, Mr. Firefly? Or was it Unity? What was the other game? Let me check. Let me find that, guys. itch.io. I'll find it. Control H. Ice Monsters. It was on itch. Wasn't Guardian Chicken. Ah, I can't find it. Is it Louis Dev? I don't think it's Louis Dev. Patrinko? No, that wasn't it. Ah, I found it. Here it is. Does it have a Steam page as well? Oh, wishlist on Steam. This is the game I'm talking about. So this is a similar game to Outhold. So not a tower defense game. But it's the same idea. It's a progression... how do you call these types of games again? Where you constantly progress. It's all about the clicker games, essentially. It's all about the skill tree. We played that. And this was a tower defense game. Really good stuff. And so Click and Conquer is one of those games too. And apparently those clicker games, they're doing really well on Steam, man. Like, it's crazy how many people like this type of game. Where you constantly progress, and you can see here that this is plus 1% chance to spawn. And I guess the cool thing is, and when I played Outhold, we're gonna play Click and Conquer in a second. I've actually already downloaded the demo. Where is it? Here. So we're gonna play that in a second. The cool thing that I like about these types of games is that you can always choose a different path. So you can always reset the skill tree and then go a different route and have a different experience. Though in Outhold I had a little bit of the impression that there's always one best way to go, in a way. And then once you have fully unlocked your skill tree, that's when you can beat the game. So I guess the cool thing is that it always progresses you, no matter what you do. New side project? No, not for me, bro. It's not that I want to do that as a side project. Maybe in the future, but no. It's incremental or indie. It's called incremental games, yeah. These are incremental games. Let's see. So we're gonna play a little bit of Click and Conquer, and then after that, I will interview Mr. Thornity, because he's the developer of the game, or one of the developers. I think he's made the game with another person. And today, You know, guys, I have improved the tech with the help of Thornity, so we might not have so many lags and disappearances as in the interview before. Okay, so I'll try to make it better, you guys. Okay, so if I did a good job, then you gotta also, you know, point that out. Yeah, okay. Let me see here. Where's Steam? I really like the demo. I wanted to keep playing. Wait, they have an AI image? You think this is AI? I don't know. Is it AI? Morning Cakes, morning null exception. How you doing, man? Let's play. All right, click and conquer demo, you guys. It opened up on the other monitor. Oh, wait, actually, it... Ooh. Ooh, let's see, settings. Let's test the volume first. Yeah, very juicy. Yeah, remember doing your... Huh? I don't know what it is with these types of Godot games, but they always have a lot of juice on them. Is it just that easy to add juice to Godot games? Look at this. I'll show you. So I was checking out Jackie codes, but also the other one here, the Kebab. The guy that's making another game in Godot, and he also has like crazy juiced up buttons in this game. I wonder if you can see this right now. But he's working on some sort of game called Wild Grove, which looks really cool. And apparently it's really easy. Wait, is this guy actually coding like I am coding with hard-coded values, aka magic numbers? What? You guys see that? Apparently magic numbers are not that bad, huh? Hey. Anyways. Monitor 0, great. Language English, full screen. I think it's fine for now. So accept. Wishlist. Oh, nice. Wishlist button. So... let's see what happens when you do that. Oh, it opens up Steam. Interesting. And then you can put it to your wish list, but it's also already out. Interesting. Okay, good to know. New game. Let's see. What is that? Research. You get $10 per second. Conscripts. And it costs me... but I... Wait. Huh? What happened? Oh, I see. So I can move the skill tree when I click outside, and when I'm over here, I can move. But I can't do anything. So let's see. What does conquer mean? Conquer. I see. Resume game. Conquer. Really good juiciness in the game. Like it a lot. We're gonna talk about that in a second then. Like what they decided to juice this off. Maybe this is all Balatros doing, you guys. I'm pretty sure it is. It's gotta be Balatro influence. What is that? Peaceful Prairie. XP 0 out of 6. Confirm. Conquer. I like the pixel art already. Can I zoom in? No. So I gotta throw 4. I guess that's grenades. Let's throw one in the middle. And I guess I got nothing. So oh, I see. So it's all luck. Bro, what you talking about? I gotta get something, man. Here. You can't be serious. This one. Oh, I got money. Aha, I got 100. Play again. Wait, so is this just luck? Okay, so if it's just luck, then by chance, it's gonna be this. Oh, okay, so 2 out of 6. Wait, so do I get more money if I get more? Or can I only play this 6 times? Oh, I got 2. What now? But it's just luck, right? Or is there a way to figure out to get all of them? Or do I have to get all of them? So that means I already lost just now. Shit. God damn it. Okay, wait. Research. What does that mean? We can get this guy now. What is this? Resets all progress spent. A scroll on powerful upgrades. Level infinite. 16,000. Wait, so I have to buy reset? Plus 1 bomb? Oh my god, that costs a lot of money. $10 per second. What does that mean? What is this? Reveal nearby tiles on hit. Oh, 1,000. I see. Let's get some more money. Wait, I get money just by sitting here? So I could just do nothing? Wait, let's wait for 1,000. Wait, huh? Really? I get money by doing nothing? I can get another bomb. What the hell? That's OP. Look how much money I get. Wait, that's crazy. Isn't that cheating? Wait. So I guess the best thing to do would be to increase that to the maximum. Right? And then we have, I think, how much is that? 100 money per second? Hey, I'm cheating, guys. What the hell? Is this his first time using a computer? What you talking about, bro? Interesting tree. Almost had bad RNG, I guess. Okay, guys, we're gonna farm this and then we'll fill out the entire skill tree. I wonder if you can just sit here and click yourself to victory. Beating the game with just a tree, yeah. Isn't that a bit OP? Look how much money I'm getting, like 100 a second. Maxed. Haha. No unlock, wait, unlock No Man's Land, plus 3 maximum scrolls, one-time bonus. I don't know what scrolls are. Spend a scroll on powerful upgrades. Wait, I can't get more, I think. Wait a minute. So, wait. I don't think I can get more. You can only get the scrolls on the maps. Okay. Hello, McAfee on YouTube, and Ulas as well, and David, and Seamus. Good morning, you guys. Hello, Cake, smart programmer. Hey, my bad. Thank you. Appreciate that a lot. You get your money after the stream, bro. It's fine. So I get a new map, I guess. Okay, we'll wait for this. Okay, it's just 2 more seconds. Wrong stream. You are... Oh my god, it's more. What? Increase the blast area. Guys, we gotta get this. Wait, can I just sit here endlessly? I mean, that's a bit much, but hey. PC rent 3. Oh, wait. Wait. Wait a minute. What the hell? I can just play the skill tree? So this is a clicker game. It's an incremental game. The tree is the game? Yeah, apparently it is. Though I don't understand why. I wouldn't blame you. It's fun. Okay, so we get a bit more money, okay? Then we'll actually play the game, okay? Just a bit more. Just a tiny bit more, okay? Reset all progress. I would want to know what that is, though. Damn. Getting a lot of... Okay, guys, let's conquer something, okay? Level 5 out of 6. Let's see, confirm. I wonder what XP does. Alright, so this time we're gonna win. Watch. Oh my... I lost. Wait, no, I have more bombs. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Shit. Wait. Okay, what now? Powerful prairie. Plus 5% dollar per second. Damn, that looks cool. I wonder if this is a text too that is just animated. Really cool. Some pride text going on here. Rewards 400. I'm still earning money? What? And what does play again mean? 3 out of 6? What does that mean? Oh yeah. Target destroyed. What the hell? Level 2? Research. Guys, I'm already way too farmed. Watch this. Holy. Let's get a % chance to spawn this car, whatever that means. God damn. Okay, conquer. Let's test this no man's land. I wonder what that does. You are playing the game? Okay, let's see. 6 bombs. Nice. That's some bull. Oh! Guys, we gotta get lucky. Where was the other one? Okay, see, one more time. Play again. This time we're gonna win. Watch. It's fine. Ooh. Ooh, we got a scroll. Oh, we got him. 3 bombs. That's some bullshit. So it only goes to the left. Okay, what now? Level 1. Plus 10% dollar per second. I wonder, like, what happens? So I just keep replaying the missions until that's some bullshit. I have to say, that's crazy how bad that is. How did that not hit? Wait, a tank? Oh, I have to hit it multiple times, do I? Nice. Level 2. Plus 10%. Huh, okay. Let's just keep playing until we hit... It's gotta be maximum at some point, right? Oh, I like that a lot. I really like that, man. It's awesome. It's so well polished. Play again. There is no maximum level? What do you mean? There's no maximum level. But I gotta, like, I win, right? Will Cake switch to Godot after today's stream? No, we can do it too, you know? We could do that in C++. Okay, let's go to research, guys. I have 40k. Play forever, little bro. Apparently, yeah. What? 20k? Bro, you're out of your mind. Resets all progress. Spend a scroll on powerful upgrades. I wonder what that is, though. Okay, let's conquer again. What does that mean, XP 4 out of 6? Oh, in the level itself. So I guess what I need to do now is just unlock another level, right? Oh, yeah! Boom! The research, guys. Nice. Oh, I should have gotten this, should I? I guess we'll conquer one more time. You can win forever. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now it's just 1. Wait. That's some bull. Okay, good. I wonder if you get more. Plus 10%. Guys, we have the 16,000. I want to see what this does. All progress, war bonds, and skills will reset. Why would I do that? I want to see what that does. Doubles income. 30%, 300% per kill. It literally says prestige. Plus 1 enemy. Plus 1 bomb. Keep the scrolls after prestiging. That sounds OP, I guess. Confirm. You will be unable to return until the next prestige. Are you sure? Yes, I guess. So now I have these prestige options, but I have 0. That's odd. Okay, it should reset the entire thing. Do I keep these buffs that I set though? Oh my god, I'm good at the game! No, It's through the other bomb, man. Because I smashed my desk. You can't be serious, bro. Oh, I got 600 though. That's crazy. Damn, I'm already farming. 0 out of... Okay, so the moment I have these 3 scrolls, you keep the prestige buffs. I wonder, like, wouldn't it be better to, like, display them here somewhere? The buffs? Or is that just me? Wouldn't that be better? That's okay. 1. Hey, I'll take it though. Oh my god. Look at the money I already have. We're gonna get some bombs here. Maxed. Okay, it's maxed already. Let's get 1000. Level 9. Alright, conquer. This time. Yeah, you should display them. Hello, Cakez. Hello, Jibe. Good morning. And Calvino, good morning too. How you doing, guys? Alright. We really need the radius. Like, without the radius, you are... Oh! You're effectively, like, blind. We need the bomb radius. Research. Let's see. So, where was that? Yeah, reveal nearby tiles. So let's get that map too. And get some more money. Oh, we can even get that. Let's get that to maximum too. Alright, let's go here. Great, great. I'm gonna work a bit on my game. What about you? Oh, we're currently playing game made in Godot. And really successful on Steam, guys. It is a clicker game. Incremental clicker game where you're basically, it's all about upgrading and researching. And so the skill tree is the big part about the game. Now that I've played a bit, I understand. It's really cool. So it's all about, okay, what do you go next? What do you upgrade next? And I suppose progressing faster each time. And then collecting some of those scrolls to get more upgrades. Interview started already? No, the interview will start in about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes. I wanted to play this game to get an idea, obviously, of what I'm talking about, right? Otherwise, not bad. I gotta be honest here. I mean, we could get another bomb. Let's see. Chance to spawn a scroll. I guess we want this so that we can get scrolls faster. Unlucky stone fields. Plus 3. Oh, 3% maximum. So that means we can get even more scrolls the next time we prestige. Oh, wow. It's 64,000 this time, actually. Didn't know that. That's a lot. All right, play one more time. Wait. Let's do that. Good. Godot W, yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest. And the big part about this game is, guys, you might not know, but this game has been made, as far as I'm aware, in 400 hours. See, they even track the hours. Hey, Jonathan Smith, good morning. And Cheeseburgers as well. Good morning, you guys. Is incremental Minesweeper? In a way, you could say, yeah. Can confirm 400 hours, yeah. It's crazy, guys. Like, think about it. You spend 400 hours on a game that gets 1,000 reviews. How many people? 2. But we'll get to that. He's gonna explain it. Why not for 12? Yeah, why not for 12, right? I'm waiting on this, guys. I need the money. All right. Maxed. Let's go. Conquer this one more time. Looks like a cozy game. Yeah, it is. It's really relaxing. Like, there's not much skill involved. Other than, obviously, picking the right tiles. Right, so there's luck. Oh, we just got unlucky, man. But the more you research, obviously, it's less about luck. It's more about the upgrades that you have. Okay, we really need to find that stupid... Oh, nice! We got the first scroll. Good. That's the important part. We need to get those scrolls every time. Stay for the interview. Yeah, stay for the interview, bruh. No more spoilers. Good. Nice. I wonder if you get a bonus when you get all of the objectives. I guess you do, right? Nice. Oh, we have 47,000. We can get the new map, guys. What the hell? What is this? Oh my god, 400 per second? 40 per second? Area blast by 2 cells. Oh, awesome. What is this? Plus 10% income. Oh, that's good. Thornity engagement farmer. Yeah, really good stuff here. Unlock jungle. Oh, I see. So we can unlock more and more maps. Oh my god, I get so much money. I get 1,000. I get 1,000 per second. So I wait 16 seconds, I get another upgrade. Okay, well, we're gonna play now. Let's see. Stony Fields. Let's see. Is that a big one? Oh, wow. Yeah, it is. We only have 6. Nice. Oh, we got it. I'm so unlucky. Bro, this game sucks, bro. How am I so unlucky? So many tiles unlocked. Okay, one more time. One more time, yeah. Good. Like it. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's so bad. Good. I don't think I can get 2. That was so bullshit. I gotta be honest here. Like, that should not happen. I'm having fun. Like, it's crazy that there is no real challenge other than figuring out the best place to place your bombs, right? But I'm still having a lot of fun. I wonder what it is. What do you guys think is the fun? Where's the fun coming from? From the progression? Or what is it? Number going up? Lack of rats? Okay, bro, I'm gonna ban you. You're lucky that you're a mod, bro. Nice. Bro, we're gonna... Wait. Nice. Got money. I wonder how much money a tank gives. Shit. How's it going, bro? Hey, baby sprinkle. Good morning. Good, good. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing good too. Roguelike battleships. Alright, guys. So we have 4 out of 6. We need to farm a little bit more. One-time bonus. Wait, it's 250,000 though. I mean, yeah, we guys, we gotta farm 2 more scrolls and then we out. I see. So basically, it gets so difficult to progress after some time. So your best option is to farm these scrolls to prestige out and get more money the next time you play, so that it's easier for you to progress. So my mission right now is to... You can't be serious! Okay, good. To farm these scrolls, which I got. Nice. So now we can do research. We have 6 out of 6. We could potentially go for this map, but it takes way too long to get 250k, 56k. Might as well just reset all progress. Yes. I get it. So this is the loop. Available in full game. No! I don't have the full game? Infinite. Oh, I can't... Oh, wait. I can't undo. What happened? That's bad. I think. Is it? Shit. Oh, I thought I could undo. Okay. I mean... Infinite. Fine, are you sure? I can't do anything, so yes, I'm sure. Okay, one more time, guys. That's the last time we conquer. So if I get a kill now, I'd be... Pin the game, Cakes? Oh, sure. Of course, I'll pin the game. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good stuff. Let's do that here. Slash... Pin. Okay, so Rico is banned for the entirety of the stream. Goodbye. Fuck you. Oh, nice. Good stuff. See ya. Play again. Okay, one more time. Classic Rico was right? No. If you were there at the start of the game, you would know that I told you that I need to play the game first before I can talk about it. How did I miss every single enemy in this one? That sucks. Play again. One more time, okay? I want to progress a little bit. I want to see the... whatever. Oh! Okay, 2 out of 4. Nice, research. Let's get the money. I feel like I picked the wrong option. I would have loved to reset there, bro. Like, you know, guys. So, yeah. So, since the developer, Mr. If Thornity, yeah, maybe it would be cool if you could reset prestige while you're there. At least the points that you just spent. Guys, he is there. Okay. He's just not shown right now. Okay. He's just not shown. Just wait. It's all the setup. Ah, okay, bro. 1 out of 4. Oh, wait. We have one more bomb. Yes! Trust me, he's here. Yeah, trust me, guys. He is here, actually. Okay? I just need to play just a bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Okay, guys? We'll be done soon. I promise. Once we hit 4K and yeah, so like we're getting the money now. You see, guys? So like 200 is pop. It's really good. Once you have spent, no undo. That sounds like lazy coding to me, but I don't know. If I were to program the game, I would have an undo. But I also would not have a successful game, so I guess. Yeah. I mean, maybe successful game devs don't implement undos. You never know. Right? 3. Like your editor's undo, huh? Yeah. But that's just for me, okay? No one plays my editor. That's just me. Money. Nice. Now it's gotta really ramp up, right? Oh, this ramps up like crazy. Does it? There we go. They implement a whole new game instead of an undo. I guess you're right. So since we killed a tank, now we got 5 million for this tank, right? Bull crap, bruh. Okay, just a bit more. Okay, I'm gonna stop in 2 minutes. I'll stop in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm not having too much fun. I can stop anytime, guys. Oh yes, baby! Fuck! Almost. That's a lot of money. Okay, one more time. Bad. Bro, you can't be serious. Wait, can we actually get this? No, we can't. Game sucks. Need more bombs. Are you the pachinko guy? No, that's a different person. The pachinko guy. Shade 11. 32,000. I'm not even getting 1,000 though. I feel like I chose the wrong upgrades. You get more cash from upgrades than you can innocent people. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying the prestige that I got was bad. I should have gotten something else. I made a mistake there. But that's a bait upgrade. Yes! The scroll is the important one. Play again. I like that you can do it actually really fast. One more. It's always gotta be the other one, man. Shit. Nice. Bullshit. Oh, you can't be serious all the time. I want to at least get one. Research. Cakez found a game to speedrun. True. Yeah. Okay, now we're getting over 1,000. I think this one's more important. Yeah, let's get 5 out of 6 again. And yeah, Thorny Fields. Let's do that. Yeah, they had the same UI and skill tree, but that's about like how many different ways can you really implement a skill tree, right? God damn it. I should have gone for the scroll. One more time. Nice. Nice. Oh yeah. Okay, we gotta find the chest. Yes! Nice. 6 out of 6. Okay, so this is where... How much is it now? 160,000, bro. Bruh. That's a lot of money. Let's wait for 35,000. I wanna drop bombs on tandies. You can already drop bombs. Just on enemies, bro. Have you not played the game? Alright, so I gotta stop here. I would love to continue, but man, that's great. That's amazing. Let me make the music a tiny bit more quiet. I think that's great. I love the music. It does not feel overly annoying to listen to over time, so that's a good sign. And yeah, let's start with the interview. Let me set it up. So, not now. Hey man, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear
awesome.
me?
Yes. Okay, and I'll also set up. Hey, look at this.
Oh, it's all professional now.
Yes. We have it all set up. Awesome. So maybe we can start by... Okay, so we just played your game. This is Click and Conquer. You can introduce yourself, what game you made, and who you are.
Sure. So I guess on Twitch I go by Thornity. My real name is Corey. I come from software development. I've been doing software development for plus 15 years. I started Godot and Gamedev maybe a year and a half ago. Me and my fellow creator there, Cakez, created this game after a game jam. He's been doing game development for 3-4 years. He had published another game, which was a fail game called Barricade.
Oh, can I check that?
Yeah, sure.
Barricade.
If you look at
Barricade. Steam? Did I type it? Yeah, there it is. So that's his first game. Retro game.
And it was all the typical mistakes you would expect. Like, he spent 3 years building this game, like revamped it multiple times and everything, and it sold like less than $5,000.
Damn, less than 5k for 28 reviews, and apparently there's not many people playing. So what did you learn from this game? I like listening to that a lot.
He learned to find someone like me.
Aha! How's that?
So that's kind of how it happened. He finished this game. I had found him on Twitch before. We got chatting while he was building this game, and I really enjoyed playing this game. He finished it. We did a game jam together. I was just like, Sock, that's his handle. Sock, you just need to stop and take time off and do this game jam with me. We did a tiny little game jam. It was like a Godot jam. The game was called Poker Tower. It was like a simplified Balatro where you play a card and the card's burned forever. It was on itch, so you should be able to find it.
Aha.
Yeah, we also had a strat where it was like, you know what sells? Sex. Let's see if we put like this half anime chick there, and how's that do? Yeah, not safe for work was a little bit of a strategy there, but we didn't go forward with this game. We just didn't think the mechanics were exactly where it needed to be. We thought the Balatro purists would just crucify us. But we did this game in about, I think it was 80 to 100 hours. We didn't track our time exactly on this. But at that point, we finished the jam and I told him, look, how much time do you think it would honestly take us to polish this into like a Steam ready state? Like what, another 100 hours, another 150 hours? And I kind of had this theory at that time that, look, we can build a game that's commercially viable on Steam in 300 hours.
Just a quick question. When you say 100 hours, like, it's difficult to wrap, at least for me, my head around this. Like, what were the days looking like when you worked on this? Let's say 100 hours. Is that a month?
This jam, I think, was 2 weeks. And the 100 hours was combined between both of us. So, I guess like 20 hours a week for each of us, roughly. to get this. But minding you, for those who are in chat going, oh, I can go build this in 100 hours. Like, I had done software for 15 years. He had done game development for 3 years straight at this point. So, yeah.
And you took the art. Like, how did that work? Were you both coders, or who was doing the art?
We have little to no art skills. So this is all an asset pack.
Yeah, I saw this here. It's the card pack, right? That you took, and some other ones as well. Pin up.
I think literally every piece of art in that game is not made by us.
Interesting. So you both were coding this. How did that work?
Yeah. It worked well because he works nights. And so he would, we would like knowledge transfer during the day, like around 7 p.m., let's say, or 7 a.m. And he would be coming off of his night shift, and he'd be like, okay, here's what I did. And then I would be able to start. So we didn't actually pair program really at all. It was kind of independent, and we were just swapping schedules. It actually kind of worked really well. We're working on another game where we're both actively doing game development kind of at the same time. And it's a bit of a more disaster. It takes way more coordination. What system are you actually working on? What am I working on? Okay, don't touch this. I'm going to refactor this. So, yeah.
Cool. I want to ask a little bit more about that type, because that's before your game, which right now sits over, for those of you who don't know, sits over 1,000 reviews on Steam. So it's very successful. It's in the top, like I think 95%, like the top 5%, top 1% even, I guess. And before then, you're saying he was doing the night shifts. What does that mean? Did he have a side job? Did you have a side job? How did you guys earn money to stay alive, essentially?
So he has a full-time job. It just happens to work at night. It's like a support analyst role for a company, but he works like graveyard shift. So let's say like 8 p.m. until 8 a.m. And I, at the time for that, had a full-time 9-to-5 job in software development. So we were both working when we were doing this full-time as a game jam. And he is still working even after Click and Conquer. So yeah,
I think that's smart, to be honest, because you never know. It's always good to have like this safety net, let's say that. So you guys didn't have much time each day to work on the game, did you? Only the weekends, maybe?
No. For Click and Conquer, a lot of it, like, okay, so it took us 400 hours from start to finish. What does that mean? It meant like that includes the Steam page, that includes the marketing, that includes email follow-up, that includes QA, like balancing the whole shebang. There's some caveats that it doesn't include, like maybe 50 hours before that, where we brainstormed what game we wanted to build, what was trending on Steam. But of the 400 hours, like all the development was actually SOC for Click and Conquer. I did all the non-game development stuff. I basically was like, I don't want to do the development. I don't really like software so much. I've been doing it 15 years. I kind of want to take a break. You build game, I will do everything else. Like the pacing, the balancement stuff, the whole pricing, Steam, the trailer, all this stuff. I'll do all that, but you do the actual development. And I'd say actually a lot of the time was really the development. So he started, well, we both had started, but he started the project, the Godot project in end of January, I think, or maybe first week of February, something like that. And we had a demo ready in, I think, less than 2 months. I have timelines somewhere.
Here, I mean, I think it's April, isn't it? 2025 here. This is when it's released, the demo. You guys?
Yeah, so April 25th, we did an initial demo, and then we just kicked it off on itch. So those 4 days were just like friends and family and seeing if we had something viable. The prior one, we had a early end-to-end prototype, which was literally like, can you drop a bomb? Does it kill enemy? I didn't think in the early prototype we had even the prestige or like any of the skill tree stuff. It was just kind of getting, is that game mechanic fun? Is it rewarding? How can we explore this more? But yeah, it wasn't very long. Like if you look, it's February 17th to June Next Fest. and that I think accounts for 250-ish hours. And then after Next Fest, we just added more content and more polish, and then released like a month after that.
So it looks like your demo release also kicked off your wish lists. While before, it wasn't that much time. You had like 24th of April, and then a couple days later, 29th, is when you started getting a lot more wish lists. Is that the demo?
Which day?
It started on the 29th of April.
Yeah, that's
like
when we launched on itch.
Ah, okay. Interesting. So that popped off.
It did pretty well on itch.
It did, yeah. Let me pull it up here.
But the main thing for itch was we actually got like, I think it's like 1/3 of all our itch traffic was incrementaldb.com, which is just a curation site for incremental games.
Mm-hmm.
That had a ton of traffic, and then that bumped up the game on popular and trending on itch's page. So yeah.
Yeah, I think you cut out there a little bit.
Oh, maybe I moved too far from the mic. Sorry. I was just saying, like, we got on incrementaldb.com, we listed it, and we were on itch, and 1/3 of the traffic on itch was incrementaldb, and then the other 2/3 was itch itself, and that would have been right around the April 29th-ish mark.
Okay, so it came interesting. So I wonder, did you also email YouTubers at that point, or did you reserve that for Steam Next Fest? You had your demo out at that point.
We didn't at that point, but I think we emailed a handful. Actually, no. May 9th, we had a random YouTube coverage that we didn't even ask for. I don't know how they found it. It was Angry Tom. But we didn't really do any pre-launch Next Fest.
Mm-hmm.
We showed up at Next Fest with like, I think it was at that point 1,000 wish list.
Damn. Yeah, here somewhere, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So Next Fest, we had something like 1,500 wish list, and then Next Fest itself, we got about 1,000 wish list from Next Fest. And then upcoming release was on our 200 wish list. So just before our full launch, we had like 2,800 wish lists. Not a lot in the grand scheme of things, really. And it's definitely not the advice you normally get, which is like, oh, you shouldn't launch your game unless you have 7,000 wish list.
Yeah, which is what the marketing person always talks about. And what made you release anyways, despite not having this much?
Sock thought that the genre was going to die. We'd just seen more and more games, and he thought it's now or never, which is not true, because I had actually gotten the data to show him like that's not the case. Mm-hmm. So I pulled all Steam games prior to this, and I looked at like, why do games die out? Why do some games are more difficult to produce than others? Like, why does everyone say don't build a platformer puzzle? And kind of what I spotted was, once a game peaks for the number of games on Steam, you got about 2 years after that before it becomes incredibly hard to have 1,000+ reviewed game. Mm-hmm. Probably, I mean, I don't have any pure data to say why, but my gut instinct is the market has decided what is, the core game that kicks it off, right? That everyone wants to build. And for 2 years, people are just building upon that. Like, oh, a little twist to the main game that used to be like this, another twist, another enhancement. And the market has decided at that point, like, what games are the winners. And outside of that, like, once you pass the 2 years, it's like, if you want a 1,000+ reviewed game, you have to have something like fundamentally unique, or like a brand new art style, and if you only have 400 hours for a game, these are things you avoid. It's just too much effort and time.
So you basically cut down on the scope a lot, which begs the question, since both of you don't like or don't have experience in art, how did you finance that? How did you find art pieces that fit together even? Because it looks good.
It's one asset pack from itch, and it's $20.
Okay, awesome. So you just grab it as a pack. Awesome, really cool. And then the rest of the stuff, you can clearly see the Balatro influence. I played the game and there's a lot of juiciness, especially on the buttons, on the text. Like almost everything that you hover over, interface with, is in some way, shape, or form juiced up.
Yep. I won't hide, like, for those who have ever played this other game called Digsium, like museum, but dig in front of it. It was heavily inspired by that game. Like, we both had played this game. We both saw this game and said, hey, I think we could do this game. And there was core things we didn't like about the game. We're like, let's build that game, but ABC different and drop XYZ. And that also helped with scope. It's one of the things I always say now when people ask me, like, well, how would I do a small game like this that's even viable on Steam? I'm like, take another game and say you're doing that game, but whatever your difference is, and remove ABC, whatever is too lengthy. So like a vertical slice of a game. It also de-risks, like, is the core loop fun or not? It's not theoretical, like in your head. It's like literally you've played the game and you know if the core loop is fun or not.
Interesting. So you're taking a game, you copy it, what most people would say, but then you're like, okay, instead of just making a blatant copy, so in Vampire Survivors, you would say, well, the Halls of Torment took Vampire Survivors, but they added the Diablo 2 element to it, and you can aim with your mouse. And so now they have taken that, and then maybe they remove the cards that you have in Vampire Survivors that you could choose whenever you start a level. And they remove that aspect. Interesting.
I absolutely agree. And I know that there are people who played this game and said exactly what you said. Oh, it's just Digsium, nothing else. And, you know, they'll refund. Sure, it's not their game, or they won't buy in the first place. But Steam is a big place. People need to remember that. There are many people, like Click and Conquer at this point has sold over 32,000 copies. Yeah. And the refund rate is below 4.5%. And of that, there are many happy reviews, as you can see, of people who've just never played the other game, played this game, and loved it.
Oh, you guys got so unlucky of 94%.
It's actually even smaller. It's 94.7. So sometimes the recent reviews will go overwhelmingly positive, depending on the day. But it's, I don't know. Like, we're happy with the game. It exceeded the expectation. It was one of the reasons why we set such low hours. Was we're like, how much will we have to break even to make this viable? And for my rule of thumb is basically like whatever your country's minimum wage is, times that by 2, and that's what you should be targeting at minimum for being a game dev. Because not all your games are going to be successful, and some of them are going to be flops. So you need other games to pay for those flops. So that's how we approached it. And obviously, the less hours we have, the less copies we need to sell. So when we went into the game, we thought if the game sells like, I think it was like $8,000 worth, we were like, great, we're positive, everything's good. Like, we can consider the game quote unquote success in our metrics. And obviously, it did well more than 10x that actually, but
crazy.
It was never planned for that.
So you earned almost 100, or maybe over 100,000 with this game.
Yeah, lifetime Steam revenue gross is over 100,000 at this point. So minus 30% that Steam's going to take, but and the time is short. Like the long tail is going to be quite long. It still sells about 150 copies a day, plus festivals, plus the amount it does right now. Will approach Steam for a daily deal in like October, November. And for those who don't know, like the daily deal, that alone can be like, depends, like 5 to 50,000 copies in a single day, depending on your game and how well it resonates with the audience.
Awesome. I had one question here. You say 400 hours. How many months in total you think that was? You might have answered that already, but how much, since you both had a job, you probably also had a job when you were doing this game, making this game. So how did that work out for you in terms of months?
So when we first started, I had a job, then I had no job. So role elimination. But I was not on the development side. So, I mean, that was primarily the bottleneck. All I could do is just better optimize the business side for this game. In terms of time, so Godot project gets created February 17th, and full game goes out July 25th. So, what is that? March, April, May, June, July, 5 months.
5 months, yeah.
Like calendar-wise, not hours, because we just had other stuff and whatnot. So.
But that sounds like the exact advice that you see online. And both of you had the job next to your main job. Both of you had a job next to making this game while doing that. So most people say 3 months, and then obviously when you say 3 months to yourself, it's usually gonna take twice as long. So 5 months sounds about right. Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean. There's a lot of things to be said about why the game did so well. Like, it might just seem purely luck from the outside, but I had spent enormous amount of time de-risking as much as we could.
How?
Like, from the scope. So how, like, even the game we picked, like, I'd probably spent 50 hours in just Steam and Excel going like, what games are upticking? What's the market willing to bear for a price of a game? What are the games that we could possibly build in that time frame? Like, any way you could cut it. Like, get all the games. Like, once we start narrowing, let's say we were looking at clicker games, we'd say, what are the games that we're basing on? I get those games, get all the tags related to those games, exclude any tags we didn't think we were going to build, like a comedy tag. Then I would go and do like Monte Carlo simulation to estimate out sales, because we want to know like what was our percent chance of making, let's say $15,000. And after all was said and done, we got to a spot where it was like, I don't know, it was like 41% chance that we could make, I think it was like $14,000. And at that point we said, okay, that seems like a good enough number to start taking the risk. All of our scope was predetermined. Like, I had gone played that other game Dixium and counted every single like Godot tween animation I could find, and just going like, if each of these take an hour and we're similar to that, how many of those would eat up all our polish time? How many core components are there? Oh, we have a prestige, we have a map selector, we have the mini game, the bombs, the bombing stuff, and like balancing and pacing. Will say if each of those take 25 hours, that's already 100 hours gone. If each one of those have 20 animations within it, and each animation takes an hour, that's already another 100 hours gone. Like, we're so very, or at least I was, analytical on like the time and scope, that we just try to de-risk on every avenue we possibly could. It's like time and everything. Oh, Dixium is Digsuem, I think it is. Digs.
I think I have it. I was trying to find it. Awesome. So this is the inspiration for your game. Your game looks better, to be honest. My opinion, is like, I don't know about this, but maybe I'm just stupid. But I think that looks better. What you guys have? The skill tree looks nice. I gotta be honest. That's a great skill tree. Nice. It's PoE skill tree. Interesting. And so this was the main inspiration, and you tried to cut down from this mechanics a lot. Yeah, you can see here, level 11, level 8, level... Yeah, that's exactly the same. Yeah, what would you say to those people that... And many people get this a lot. Oh, it's just a copy of X. It's just a copy of Y. What would you say to these people to maybe stop worrying so much about copying like a game that they think could be successful?
Different audiences, like the people who are actually saying it to us, I've just stopped responding. Like, I've gone down the path of showing and justifying like where it's different and things. It doesn't matter. People don't want to hear it, to be honest. And you don't want to go down the path of being arrogant and being like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm going to put my hands over my ears and laugh to the bank. Like, for the actual game devs, what I tell them is like, you know what? Just build something, and this is a good starting point. And then if you honestly feel like it's too close to our game, just spend more time making it different. But it constrains a lot. Like, me and Sock have been working on a new game that's, when it first started, wasn't really based on anything. And we probably spent 80 hours on just design back and forth. Like, oh, we could do this, we could do that. Oh, maybe it should be this. Versus when you have like a North Star like that, where you're like, okay, we're going to be like Dixium, but without this and this is going to be different. It guides a lot of these edge cases. Like, well, what do you do if the user tries to spend the undo stuff in Prestige? Like, that never came up because guess what? Dixium doesn't have that, so we just said it's not needed. The market has already spoken. Like,
I mean, that's an argument I use a lot. Hey, Kingdom Rush doesn't have that, so why should I use that, right? It obviously works there. Why do I need to reinvent the wheel and make it different? Seems to not be that important, right?
Yeah, I know at one point it was, oh, the prestige buffs, why can't I see them? But honestly, this type of game and audience, like, you're not even caring. You're just clicking. It's like after a hard day at work, you just want to go blow things up. I see. Like, you're not min-maxing everything. There are players like that, but the large audience, they're not really that worried. Also, to get back to the screen is less than 6 minutes. And like, we tracked that during our building. That was a big part of this game, was balancing pacing way more than people think. That was probably like close to 60 hours. Was just the like QAing, balancing, and pacing.
How did you do that? How did you find people that gave you feedback? No, let's say you have like your playable slice. Let's say you played it, you liked it. Now you need to find people to test it, and then they give you feedback. Because I looked up your game, and you don't have a private playtest that you have put out to people in the public.
No, we just did the itch demo, and that was just to confirm like the user experience, like the accessibility of like, do people understand that they click? Where do they get stuck? Where do they say the game is not fun? And the demo is actually only like really 35 minutes max, versus the full game is like 2 hours is the median play time for most people. So
and the median playtime of the demo, sorry to interrupt you, but the median playtime of the demo on Steam, how much is that?
I guess it would be longer because we had a smaller demo even before this, which would have been even tinier tree than this. But I can look.
Because usually, and I looked up your demo too, and this is something that is very important for many of the developers out there that are listening to this. When you put out a demo on Steam, it is obviously not going to be performing as well as a full release comparatively, and so the numbers will most likely be less than what the game will be. However, in demos you can still use the time spent that people spent in the game to figure out what to look for. If you have a time that is less than 10 minutes for your demo, then there's got to be something wrong with your game. And if you were to put out your game, then it will most likely not do as well, or even be a failure, because there's something early on in the game that makes people quit.
So I looked at the demo median time is 28 minutes, and not because people drop off at that point, but like a lot of people just finish the content at that point of the game. It's not like it's a 3-hour demo where you could actually play it out to 3 hours. But 84% of players are playing after 10 minutes, and that's typically what I say is like 80% plus for the first 10 minutes. That's what you need to be striving towards. If it's below that, like, you probably have issues early on. And since Click and Conquer, you know, I just have now had so many people approach me with different games and like consultations and things like this, that I can definitely say, like, if you're looking to have a good chance of success with Steam algo and like your game, 10 minutes have got to be plus 80%. It is one metric to be careful of though, because your playtime, you can't see a snapshot over time. It's like lifetime. when you're in the Steamworks portal. So let's say you have a game and you've iterated a bunch, and you had median time like the first month be 5 minutes because there was a bug. Well, that's going to pull down your playtime indefinitely. I don't know if I have it in these slides. I think I have it in the very last section, might have notes on it. Very last slide. Yeah.
Let me try. I'll try to find something that we can use. You're not supposed to show these pages. I'll try to grab one from a demo I have and then just make a small screenshot so we can talk about some numbers. I think that's very helpful for people. Because it's literally just, it's a graph.
Yeah, the actual game though, like Click and Conquer non-demo, the median times are like 97% played a minimum of 10 minutes. 89% have played a minimum of 1 hour. And these are like really good indications. Well, full release, your game's already released, so this shouldn't be an indication, but that's why I say for the demo, like you need 80+% for the 10 minutes. Because think about it the other way. 20% of players who are opening up your game are leaving in the first 10 minutes. Why?
Yeah.
Like,
it's a lot.
Just, yeah, it is a lot.
There it is. So I just pulled up a graph. Which one, if you're talking about these numbers, then this number here for the 10 minutes is already really bad, right? So that's 69% that played a minimum of 10 minutes, meaning 30% is already gone at that point.
Yeah. Now, the thing I was cautioning about is how long has your demo been up for? Because let's say there were issues early on, like a bunch of bugs, and people are leaving in the first 10 minutes. This is lifetime. So you can't see this like, oh, I only want to see what this looks like in the last 3 months, where maybe it looks way better. It's the only stat on Steam that's actually set up terrible for the game dev. It's the only metric that me and Sock for our next game have considered implementing ourselves, because it is lifetime and not a snapshot.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that too. So my game has been out for 2 years, and this is an accumulation of 2 years, and the latest stats have been much better. But unfortunately, the entire stats before, so someone played 5 minutes before, now they played 10 minutes, that makes a total of 15. It's accumulative, so it no longer makes any sense, unfortunately. But if you were to just release your demo, this is a good benchmark to look at to see if it does well. And you keyed on something that is very important, and I wonder how you guys did that. If people encounter bugs and the game crashes, or there's issues that prohibit them from continuing the game, how did you guys make sure that this won't happen when you didn't make a big playtest beforehand with a bunch of other players? You could have gotten unlucky and had like crazy bugs, right?
We could have, but I had played the game like at that point more than 15 hours with more than like 10 different playthroughs from start to finish. I don't mean using dev console, I mean full start to finish. And at that point, it's pretty unlikely. I'm not saying it's impossible. Plus, we are using the Godot framework, so it's like, okay, I didn't just access, reference that wasn't really there, and everything just, crashed. I'm not drawing the graphics myself, and somehow, I don't know, draw something that wasn't supposed to be where it is. Now the game is unusable, yada yada. We just play tested a bunch, to be honest, ourselves. Okay. Like I said, that's why I said 60 hours between pacing and balance and just like quality assurance. It's a lot of time. Like if you say we spent 400 hours and you're like, okay, almost 1/4 of your total time was just balancing the game and playing it.
It's important. I think you did a good job there. It didn't feel, the game felt very balanced. You could see the progression unfolding as you played it. Like I think I've gotten to the end of the demo now. I could play a couple more maps, but for the most part, once you lock the upgrades, there's no more progression going on. And then that's the demo. That's about 30 minutes worth of playtime right there. 25.
One of the funny things I thought when I was watching the stream you were playing, and you mentioned like, oh, these types of games, there's so much exploration of paths. We actually kind of do the opposite.
Yeah.
Like we're creating an illusion of choice, but we actually are pigeonholing you kind of in the direction we want you to go. The premise was like, even if you kind of pick a bad choice, we don't want you to spend more than 5 minutes to get back to like the happy path. Just having played other games where it's like, oh, if you went the left way instead of the right way, like that's going to add on like 40 minutes of your playtime because you just picked the suboptimal way.
Or you could do reset skill tree.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard on the infinite stuff, right? I mean, okay, you could just get back all the points and let them restart wherever they want. But then it just creates this another feature, another thing of like, can they break it? Why do they want it? Like, are the upgrades they're getting not good enough that they shouldn't be really making this mistake? Look, you learned not to sink all your points in the infinite $20 income one.
Awesome. Okay, I think it would be great if we still go over some of the slides you guys have made. I think.
Sure.
Maybe I'll just let you talk, and
whatever works. Chime in.
Exactly. Like this is the case study of Click and Conquer, and you have gathered some data to share with us. Let me test. Okay, so this is the next slide here, right? I think it is.
I think dark theme might be not the best choice, but anyways.
Is it bad? Is the theme bad?
I don't know. The some of it looks pretty bright, but at least the title page. It doesn't matter. We'll get through it. Flashbang, guys, be prepared. So what I was saying on this was just like, look, I spent a ton of time. I wrote, I think, 15 different Python scripts for various things like reviewing games, trends, how much do we think each game can make, how many games there are the uptick of these types of games, like money by tag, money by genre. We use like sentiment analysis on like word weights in the descriptions to see if like any of these incremental games, do they say a particular thing in all of them and things like this. That's positive. Look at all the reviews. Like I really tried to de-scope. Like I just want people to understand this was not on the whim. One day we just looked at the game and was like, let's do that. This was as calculated as we possibly could go. Obviously, it wasn't 100% guarantee. It was just kind of get the numbers and data. I think my head's in the way, but I think there it says 42% of exceeding $10,000 or not. So yeah, and then next slide just talked about like understanding like what we considered a quote unquote good game and what our competition looked like. So everyone says like, oh, there's 50 games a day or 100 games a day, but we were pretty confident we could do a game that was exceeding like 50 reviews, just with our background and the fact that Barricade broke all the rules, that no marketing. It was 3 years, and even that got like 30 reviews. So then you start looking at like, okay, how many games actually are we against? You're dropping off like 70% of games once you're saying you could make a game over 50 reviews. So it's just an idea of like, you're not really against like 100 games a day or whatever the number is now. It's like once you remove shovelware and fully AI generated, like what am I actually really against? Yep, just like more scripts, more planning was the next slide. But then we get to slide 5, which is actually probably the more interesting thing for both of us to.
This one, sorry.
So this is like everything was chosen, even how much we were charging for the game. It's like, what's the market willing to bear? Mm-hmm. We're making $3 a unit. Like after Steam and discount and everything, like, okay, how many games do we have to sell to have like, 8,000? A big thing that I think a lot of indies skip over on this is content creators. Like we also picked this game because we could identify 50 content creators on YouTube that were over like 5,000 subs, let's say.
How did you find these? What did you use there?
We just we just scraped YouTube.
So you would go into YouTube and you type in clicker games or incremental games, YouTuber or gameplay or something.
Well, because we had done the research of games that were similar to what we were going to make, we would just go and look for anyone who made a review about those games.
Okay. Nice. Smart. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, why it's good to not try and be the most creative and original person. If you're making a game that's fully unique and you have nothing to compare to, like, you don't know anyone who's even going to maybe cover your game. Versus if I'm like, oh, this game is like a Nodebuster and Digsium. Okay, what's every content creator who covered those games? Oh, I just got a huge list. Nice.
By the way, just a quick question on that. Obviously, the way this works is you go to YouTube and then you find a content creator that plays this. I mean, we can use Splattercat. I'm pretty sure you try to contact him too.
Yeah,
right.
We had contact with Splattercat.
And then you go here. Actually, you can't. I wonder where you can find his email. Not sure where you can find his email, but you gotta unveil the email here for some of these creators. There's a limit on this, right? You can only do how many per day or something?
I think it's 25 a day, I believe it is.
That's a lot, actually.
Yeah. And there was 2 of us, so even if it was 10, you would just time this out. Like, you're like, all right, I do 10 today, I do 10 tomorrow, 10 the next day.
That's 110 days. It's actually really good.
Yeah, exactly. So.
And you send out 50 emails, correct?
Yeah, I think it was around that.
Awesome. Good. Yeah. So, and how important would you think this type of marketing is, as opposed to, let's say, oh, let's make a Reddit post. I've made a game in 400 hours. Play my game, please, or something like that you see all the time on Reddit.
It depends on what stage. So, like, in the earlier days, like, your demo looks like garbage or you don't have a demo, nobody's going to, like, a content creator is not going to cover your game. We even had some content creators tell us straight up, I won't cover your game until it's full release. The larger ones typically won't until the game is either about to literally come out or has already come out for the full release. So then it's like, okay, what are your other avenues? It's like itch and Reddit posts and I don't know, other socials. We didn't do any other socials. All we had was literally some Reddit post, and none of them went super viral. Like,
can we pull up one, please? Like, where you think that one was okay? Yeah.
So all the Reddit posts where I put in chat on that user Cakez Studios, and just go under post, and you can scroll down. You'll see 2 months ago there was a small one. Scroll past that 3 months ago, there was a Gamedev one.
This one, obsessing over stats, right?
Yeah, and this was after the fact, but like if you scroll down further, you'll see, I think the highest we got was 400 upvotes in our Gamedev.
Challenge myself to build. I think we read this. I think I read. Yeah, we read that. This is the one that went like super good for you. But this is, I think, post-released, right? Was it?
I think it was. Before that, we had the splash screen. You only get one first impression. That's 342 on our Godot. I think if you scroll down further.
Yeah, let me find that. But what was I too fast? I'll find it. You only get a first impression. Yeah. That one was before the release. And I think these ones are... I would say, man, these are 300 upvotes is actually really good. I'm gotta say. It's more views than you think.
I know
you think that's not
views,
good?
But I think it's good as an indie, but not like it went viral and oh my god, my games could be a success.
Okay.
The R Godot subreddit is like very friendly. If the game was written in Godot, you can post, and if it like doesn't get downvoted to hell, it's usually 200 to 500 upvotes. It's like what does that matter, right? Like, how much does that translate to wish lists and purchases? And if you go back to the slides on slide 8, I actually have a breakdown of literally where we got roughly where we got all the wish lists from.
I guess. And the time for each and no, this is time.
It's one after that.
Wish list.
We
time,
don't care
man.
about the time.
Oh yeah, here.
Yeah. So it's like on itch, when I try and count for everything, it's like 650, and the Reddit posts are like 580. So you can see like the Reddit posts weren't like astronomical. Like it wasn't like, oh, we had 5,000 wish lists from Reddit posts, and oh my goodness, this is the best strat ever. The demo YouTube coverage, like I said, that wasn't even solicited. It was just someone found the game, Angry Tom. It was just one YouTube in their significant size, but that was just luck, pure luck.
Yeah.
And Next Fest itself like was 1,000. And how to market a game.com. The Chris author has a good article talking about like how much wish list you should approximately get going into Next Fest based upon how many wish lists you had before. So we had a good idea we were going to get about 1,000.
Interesting.
Because we only went in with 1,500. So if you look at the chart he has on his site, we should get around between like, I think it's like 750 to 1,200, and we were like right in the middle of that. The most disappointing one was the upcoming releases section.
That's not much.
That was actually a mistake on our part because we didn't mark it as upcoming until like the week before.
Is that a Steam setting or something?
Yeah, so up until that point, the game was marked as, I think, coming soon. And once, if it's marked as coming soon, it will never show up as upcoming release. Once you mark it as a date or even in a quarter, if it's 90 days out from that point, it's available on the upcoming release. Even if you have to paginate like 30 pages away, you will eventually see it. So
is
what
this
we
mark
showed
right
was
here,
like,
right? This blue mark. That's what you need to change.
Yeah. So literally after Next Fest, we should have updated that on the date because we had a good idea of when we were releasing.
Okay.
So so yeah, 3,000 wish lists beforehand. So nothing really like, yeah, it's a big number for new people or people trying to get to it, but like it's not a big number compared to the advice you hear. Like this was quote unquote should have been a dead game if you went by the advice of everyone else. It's like, oh, you launched without 7,000, it's never going to work.
Yeah, then how did it pop off after release? What do you think? If it didn't have this boost of 7,500, if you have the 7,000, the reason why people do that is so that they can get in, I think it's popular and upcoming, or which queue is it? Popular upcoming, right? And if you don't have those, you're not getting into that list.
So maybe this is controversial. Ready, chat? Let's get controversial.
All right.
It doesn't matter. That list doesn't matter unless you want to make significant money. And by significant, I mean like, okay, 10 times what Click and Conquer makes. Like, I don't have to make games probably ever again kind of money, or I'm set money-wise to make whatever game I want indefinitely. What's controversial is like, yes, you want to strive for that, but it's not like, oh, I'm failure. The game's not going to make any money if I don't get in that list. And I think people just get worked up about like, I have to get in there. I have to get in there. Versus the strategy we took was like, for the hours we're putting in and for what we need to make, can we make that viable? Because for me, it was always about, can we come back and pull the slot machine handle again and again and again and again? Instead of these one big bangs, like I need to be in the popular upcoming list or game fail. Now, obviously we can optimize for that. But Click and Conquer actually does break a lot of rules in that. We are never in the popular upcoming list. That list is solely based off of concurrent players. It looks,
but you had 300 players. That's a lot.
At that week, the lowest game on that list had 380. So we were whatever 20% lower, and highest during the week we launched was like 5,000 or something like that. And
so
it's
then
very,
what gave
like,
you this buff at the beginning? Like the spike here?
the
If you weren't in the list.
the most valuable thing ever, discovery
luck.
queue.
Aha.
No.
Okay, discovery queue. So you still get into the discovery queue even if you don't have 7.5k.
Yeah, you just need the 10 reviews. Once your game gets 10 reviews, you're enabled for discovery queue. And Click and Conquer was also a good case study because the first 3 days we didn't have any YouTube coverage, like, at all.
Why?
Again, we made the mistake of emailing all the content creators like 6 days before the release date.
Oh.
And they need 3 weeks. They have a schedule planned.
Yeah. I can speak to that. I get contacted and I was like, a month later, oof, I gotta do something wrong. Yeah. I see. Yes. Okay, so like a month early is probably the best thing, or like a couple of weeks early to a month, right? To email them.
But it was good insights for us because for 3 days, more than half of all of our traffic was just discovery queue.
Damn.
So if you say that's proportional to sales, half of the sales were from discovery queue.
Crazy.
Now, was there some from the wish list? Yeah, like we had some of the wish list convert, but we only had 3,000 wish lists.
Do you know the conversion rate for the wish lists? Like you had 2.8k.
Yeah, it was very high. It was lifetime wish list conversions even now are like 30%.
Okay, it's not in the graphs here, right?
No, I just have a note about it.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
that one's all about visibility. Like, why did it do so well on discovery queue? It's like, okay, we're in multiple spots.
Okay.
Like we show up in the under 12, under 6 widget. We show up under featured deep discount. We launched our game with a 40% discount, even though that goes against all the traditional
that's
wisdom.
a lot of money. Holy.
No.
I mean, okay. I mean, you sell for how much dollars is it? $5?
No.
For me, it's 3-4 years. Euros.
Yeah, because more controversy if you want. You'd have to look back at our price history.
Okay, so you're cheating me. Great. Let's see.
Because all we did was we worked backwards from our prices. Students could take 30%. We're going to discount the game 40%. How much do we need to make per unit? And then we set the price. So you can actually see that little uptick? Yeah. That €5.
What the
hell? That was the original price.
Oh.
Because we launched with a 40% discount.
You guys are cheaters, bro. It's crazy. Okay, well, guys, you're writing this down?
And because I come from a background in corporate world where it's like you study consumer behavior and you're like 40%, people think it, like there's a perception. It is a good deal, period. But now, 40%, whoa, okay, yeah, that's like really good. And the pricing is like €3.99. People are like, I'll just buy it. I won't wait. I won't even wish list it. I'll just buy it. Yeah. And the number one indication you can give to the Steam algo that they should put more, like push more traffic, purchases. Yes, wish lists are good. Let's say wish lists are 0.5 on a weight scale, but a purchase is a 1. Like it's the most good indication to Steam, minus out refunds. But if you have a game that's relatively affordable for what it is, and it provides enough value, your refunds are also going to be low.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Because Tim says illegal in Europe. Is that legal? Like I set my game to $5, then I do minus 40%. I get to like down to $3 or something like that, $3.99. So it's like perfectly calculated in a way where it's like $3.95, $3.99. So it's not 4, which makes it a bigger number, but it's still 3. but it's basically the price you want to sell it at, but discounted because you make it higher initially, and then once your discount runs out, which how long was that? It's actually quite long, like a week or two. And you set it to $3.99, so the price actually almost never changes, right? Is that legal?
But like the people who bought the game got it cheaper than the base price, even after we dropped it. $3.99 after we drop it. What's it actually? €3.29?
3.24, yeah, at least for me.
Yeah. Like people want to say like, oh, I don't know if that's ethical or moral. And then I look at their graphs. It's like, yeah, now your game is 80% off after 2 years. So people should never buy your game and just wait 2 years. Like,
yeah, that's actually true. Yeah, you're right. No, I like this. Like, listen, and I don't even think that's bad at all. I think that's just a strategy. Listen, in a place where many people, let's say, cheat or try to get around stuff, I think that's totally fine. At the end of the day, if you can, let's say, feed your family, do what you love doing, hey, more power to you.
Well, and the min-max there is like, why you want to do that right away at this higher price is, let's say we put the price too low, right? And then we realize it's too low. Like we're not going to make any money. If you price increase on Steam, you get a 30-day cooldown. You cannot do any discounting if you price increase. That's what
Factorio is doing.
If you price decrease, there's no cooldown. Like I can go in the console right now and drop the price another $1, and there's no cooldown period. There's no penalty, nothing. And knowing that beforehand, you can just plan, right? Like, okay, what do we need to make per unit? And if the game had gone viral, we would have never dropped the base price because the market would have bared it. Like if the game had become another Vampire Survivor, word of mouth would have been a strong enough motivator that people would have been like,
it's only $3.
It's €6 without discount, but I'll buy it anyways. Even though if it's not a Vampire Survivor, I know the market won't pay €6 for this game. It's too short of a playtime for that. So yeah, it was all just kind of calculated.
And then in all of these different categories. Great on Steam Deck too. I guess it is, yeah. Trending free. Yeah. Trending free?
So, well, it's like these are all the spots you want to think about your game. Like trending free shows up for the demo. So if your demo gets around 100 concurrent players, and it only counts once. When you first launch your demo, there is a new tab called Trending Free. And if you get roughly, we'll say 100 players playing your game, you'll show up on that. And that again can drive more traffic. It's kind of like the slide is like, these are all the spots that you get visibility because Reddit posts aren't going to be enough. Like if I compare YouTube and Reddit and all the other external things, it makes up maybe 20% of all of our copies.
I would say so too, yeah.
Like
I've experienced
I think
that
that's
too.
kind of a stretch. Like
Steam is just so much more powerful. Yeah. No, I noticed that too.
40 million people.
Yeah, I've
40 million people online.
It's crazy, yeah, and I've seen that too because I have been very active on stream daily, except for the weekend, and then on YouTube I've also been very active, and there's always the link there, and like these two outside factors are the main driving force, but compared to Steam, it's still only like 25% at most when it comes to wishlists and traffic.
The other thing that people, if you're a dev and you want to have success in your game, like we could talk about your game even, the first 72, so 3 days to 6 days is what makes or breaks your game. Outside of the anomalies, like
no, what we're talking about, are we talking about the first release of your Steam page? Are we talking about the demo release or the actual release of your game?
The actual release. So even the like 10 games I've worked with, I can plus or minus within 20% tell them what they'll make in their first month after I see like the first 72 to 120 hours. And usually even like pretty close on the whole year. And the main driver is that's going to be the time in which the algo is determining how much traffic to drive. And yes, there's the exceptions. We all know the exceptions. Like, look, if
Terminals,
Taylor Swift comes and plays any game, it's going to be a success.
Taylor Swift, okay.
Whoever is this super known, person, they will drive it. But if you're just looking at Steam, the 72, 120-ish hours is the main thing. And all you can do is line up everything else to try and happen at a time. The most amount of purchases you can possibly drive in the shortest amount of time.
Mm.
That's why we did 40% off too, is I don't want wish lists. I'll take them, but I want purchases now.
Yeah, I want the money. Nice.
Oh, I didn't want the money. I just want the Steam algo to drive it more, and then the money can come.
I want the money. Hey, it's been so long. Awesome. And now that you have had that success, you obviously, I would assume your next plan will be to make a new game and repeat the same formula. Or are you going to keep updating this game? Because you still have a player base of 20 to 40 players a day, which is a lot. You guys are farming.
We have already are working on a new game. It's a mining game. It doesn't have a name. Mm-hmm. It will launch in November. It will be in the October Next Fest.
Damn.
Again, when your time is short, you can afford to do these.
Wait, in October Next Fest this year?
Yeah.
Or next year?
No, this year.
But don't you have to release it? It's like in a month.
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy fast.
Yeah, but the moment we had released this game, we had already started the next. And again, if the game's 300 hours and, I'm more on development on the second game, this mining game, it's about 60-40. I'm 40% of the development. So all of a sudden it's 300 hours is actually quite a bit of time, across two people. It's, even at 20 hours each, 20, 40, 60, 80, it's 160 hours a month on two people. It's 2 months.
Interesting. So I want to quickly, how are you going to do that? So you obviously, your steps are, you need to release your Steam page. You need to release the demo version beforehand. You need to probably want to get some interest in the demo so that people are playing for the Steam Next Fest, which is in October. I think it starts, was it the 20th October? 23rd, I think. But you need to supply the demo version, I think, a week early, so the press can talk about it too. There's a little bit more nuance to that. How are you gonna do that, time-wise? What are the steps that you're gonna do next? So even without talking about the name.
Yeah, we have an itch demo right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's marked as private, but next week or so it will go public. And all this month is just more and more content for the demo and balancing. We have all the game mechanics in place already.
Yeah.
The Steam page from start to finish takes us 15 hours, even with the trailer. We know this because we measured it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go into Next Fest and we'll see how it goes. And then after that, it's 4 weeks of add more content for the full game. And it's just content. We're not adding new mechanics.
Yeah.
And fix bugs if anyone finds it, or if there's UI that's not quite clear. And then we launch. And the game doesn't need to be a crazy success like Click and Conquer. Again, it's basically if the game hits 10K after Steam Cut, we're in a spot that makes financial sense for the game. If it does better than that, so be it. And rinse and repeat.
Awesome. And so I want to trajectory for the future. Do you still want to do this in 5 years, let's say? Or are you going to, at some point, you've done this so many times and you've gotten so used to the ecosystem that you want to tackle, let's say, maybe a bit longer type of game to see if you cannot make a bigger impact with the knowledge that you gained?
Probably not. I think SOC has viewed this as build capital and then become some quasi publisher. And after the mining game, I probably won't be doing development. I honestly am so swamped with other people's games. Like after November to April, I'm involved with like 6 other games at this point.
Also, you're helping these other games to release and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like
I just do what
publisher.
I did for Click and Conquer. I just it's no financial upfront money, but I just set up a rev share deal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I will handle QA, balancing, pacing, all of the marketing. Typically, the stuff the games devs do not want to do at all. And, you know, there's been a bunch of interest after Click and Conquer. And I'm at the point where I'm actually just turning down people because I just don't have the time.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know, and there's a opportunity cost on my side of like, I'm either betting on the person, betting on the game, or both. And sometimes it's like, great person, not good game. Okay, can we shift to a different game? Sometimes it's not good person in terms of what I see in terms of like output and productivity and skill set. I don't mean them as a person themselves. Game not good idea or game I could work with. And then it's like, okay, I got to pass. Like,
let me ask you a question. If some guy, you know, with some Tangy TD game, would I ask you, would that be a good game to work on? Asking for a friend here.
Well, I'll tell you what. I can already tell you I did the min on your game. There's a lot of issues. Okay.
Oof.
I can cover it. I mean, it won't be the full blown thing, but chat, be prepared. He's going to get a beating.
Hey, gotta ask them questions.
The band, right? So, and I actually have a recording of this. I did this before. This is how many people I'm dealing with at this point. I actually built a feedback tool. So I have a tool where I press a foot pedal while I'm recording in OBS, and it puts a marker in the VOD and cuts out all those clips. And then I just send it to the people so that they don't have to watch the hour-long video. They get like the 10-minute feedback. And then it's good for me to make notes and things. Just
a question: could you like maybe not here, but outside the stream in Discord DMs, could you like show me how to do that? Because I'm in the process of recording videos too, and that seems very helpful.
Yep.
Yeah.
I even have I use the Whisper model to do transcriptions too, so it summarizes the feedback. Anyways. So I think on the store page, if you want to pull up,
let me know what you want me to show, like the store page here.
Yep, just pull up the store page. So I think the big thing is like, I like small things I spot was like the capsule is this abnormal format. Like the text is in the top, not in the middle. But if you move the text to the middle, the characters need to be moved. Like the games relevant to this don't make sense to me. So it probably means the tags aren't entirely optimized. Because right now it's like, oh, I recommend this game because you play Factorio and Balatro. And I'm like, yeah, but those games have nothing to do with tower defense games.
Okay, yeah.
When I go down to more like this, and why? This is just my instincts. I don't actually have the data for this, but I have worked with one client of mine where their game had enormous amount of wish list, great capsule, great game, and it just died. And the reason why I think is the first seed audience, so the first group of audience you get from Discovery Queue, I think this is weighted for audiences paired to the games that are more like your game. So what I mean by that is when you scroll down and you saw games more like this, that audience is the audience that's first going to be shown your game from the Discovery Queue. And if that does not pair well with your type of game, you know what happens? Those people don't convert. And the algo goes, this is a bad game, or this game doesn't convert well with this audience, and it just stops driving traffic.
Question,
so
would you make a new Steam page
tags
at that point?
No, you just update on a failed game, maybe. But on where you are right now, just pigeonhole your tag so that you show up on the games that are like, yeah, this is exactly like the games that are like mine. Don't try and get creative and be like, oh, but like I put futuristic because my game has like space things, and then it shows up games that have nothing to do with it. I know it doesn't. I played the game, but as an example,
you played my game? Cool. When did you play it?
Yeah, of course. Last night.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Awesome. And what did you think? Like in terms of gameplay, was ignoring the Steam page?
We're getting to it.
Oh, we're getting to it. Okay. Oh, I have something to show you though. What about that? Mine is the phone, okay? But that's the image I have right now. Mine is the phone. If I were to use... Oh, that's better? Oh, thanks. Yeah, W's in chat for Nix. Like, she made this. Clap.
It's just because, like, if you want to know what works well at Steam, just go look at the other games that are selling well. And one of the first thing I noticed was, oh, this is the only apps I've noticed where the text isn't more centered. It's not very large. It's kind of just up at the top. It feels weird. And I like how the ghouls are pushed off more to the side because it's kind of distracting because you actually try and focus on the characters. So this is actually the exact improvement I would want. And I'm not saying that hypothetically because I recorded this last night for feedback, so I can send you the VOD from last night. I think the timestamp's literally in it, so you can see I said like, yeah, the text needs to be moved, the ghouls need to go away, the characters need to be like moved out more. Like, I don't know what all these little bats are as much, but I wish they were more prominent, but that's all right here. I think the background's lighter, so they look more obvious to me. Anyways, so what was I going to say? Yeah, so I think the tags need to be fixed. I think the description could be better. It's a lot of words. Yes, it describes the game, but it doesn't hook me in. It's like, okay, get ready to level up, train abilities, gather items, blah, 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 blah. What am I doing? Like what's the shortest way you can tell me exactly? Like, tower defense game, you know, level up. Like, it just needs to be
farm items, combine items.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't even know it's a tower defense. I know it's in the title.
Yeah.
Like Tangy TD. But you have to just remember where people are seeing. Like, sometimes they might be served up a different capsule than you showed them. Or they click the page and now they're on here. They're not even looking at the capsule. They read the description and they're like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's a tower defense. Sometimes they just go blah, 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 and they just close the window. They're like, I don't know what the game's about. The VOD needs some love. You probably hate hearing that. Every dev.
Yeah, you mean the this one here?
Trailer, yeah.
The trailer. So yeah, do you say that because it's an old version and the new version has a better resolution, a bigger resolution, or do you say that because in general it sucks?
I think it just needs to be tighter and some stuff can be cut out. Actually, once I get to the 12-minute or 11-minute mark, I pretty much don't need to watch the rest of the video. The only thing else I felt like I got new was just like, okay, it's just more content, yes, and there's boss fights that look like. And
so basically a short is better.
Minute. Yeah.
Okay. That's what Tommy told me too.
I know it seems very like nuanced, but you have to realize like when you're asking for money, people have zero patience, zero time. It's like the YouTube algo. Like, you have to have a good thumbnail, a good hook, or people they're just gonna click away.
Okay.
And so like cutting down the trailer, like even when I watched the first like 10 seconds, I'm like, there's a spot right at 3 seconds where you click the chest, but it's like, it just feels slow. It's like there's this pause because you're doing things on the screen.
So basically it's like just yeah, I see what you mean. I get it. Yeah,
just tighter.
Yeah, okay, I'll try. Thank you very much.
Gameplay wise, so when I played the game, there was love and hate to it. I first hated that each character gets their own little skill assignment. So like, oh fuck, I have to manage all this, like, and I could just maybe not be your audience. So that's, you have to take everything with a grain of salt. Like, I was like, wow, this could be a lot of work, a lot of management. But then I kind of thought, oh, this is interesting because I can build different things on each of the different characters. I did maybe have a bug or didn't understand how enemies got past my warrior sometimes. Like, is it max per units on the warrior and then they just bypass him? I just always had rats passing me, even when I had the warrior in the path. Like maybe 2 or 3 of them would get stuck and then a bunch would get past. It's not that that's a bad mechanic. I just didn't understand what
you didn't understand it because I didn't communicate it.
Yeah, I was like, is there max per that user, that unit, and then they just bypass?
Yeah.
Because I think it might be 4. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it just felt bad because the first time it happened, it was like, oh fuck, I just lost the game. Like the contract was broken with the user, like the expectation. There was just other things I had mentioned that were like minor. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. It's one of those games where you just have to watch the VOD because I just play it for the first time, and those are like the best experiences because you get the nuance of like, I don't understand what I'm doing. Why is this UI here? How do I place things? How do I do this? Oh, that's what this means. And just reducing the friction. And then the big thing I can say to devs is like, whatever your store page is communicating, absolutely the same thing has to be communicated in your game. Like, do not make a trailer that shows a very, very fast-paced game, and then you get in and it's a super slow game. Because like you'll just get astronomical high refunds. Like people just feel like they got somewhat conned in what they bought. But I don't know. I think I played the game 10 minutes. And then I was like, okay, I've seen what I need to see. I don't feel like I want to grind out for more stuff. And
was it too difficult for you?
I don't think it was too difficult. I did forget that I could put items from the shop. Like, I think I played 3 times before I realized again, oh yeah, the shop, I can get another bow and upgrade the bow within the unit itself. I think one time I felt scammed by the game because it was like the arrows show you the path, but then like the rats went through the trees one time, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, why this time? And wait, I thought they're going path on where the arrows are. What's this? So I don't know if that gets me banned.
No, that's fine. Listen, this is honest feedback, okay? This is not toxic. This is exactly the type of feedback I'm looking for. Chat gets banned when they say, you suck. You don't know what you're doing. You didn't do that, okay? So I can understand the frustration because I tried to indicate that rats can go that way, but I'm not doing a good job.
Yeah, or like, I actually, the first time it happened, literally thought, oh, maybe there were trees there and the trees got destroyed and I just missed the event. But I don't think that was the case. I actually think they were always gone and the rats can just go that way. If the trees did get removed, I didn't notice. I literally was so focused on doing stuff that I didn't even see the trees get mowed down or anything. So I don't know. And again, it's just a bad behavior when you don't know how something happened and you're just kind of stuck in limbo of like, wait, did I miss something? Did I not understand the game? Is the contract changed? Do these units always path that way or do only sometimes? Because now it's like, is it wave 5 they do that or is it every wave? And yeah, the player's learning, but you just try and reduce some of the friction.
I understand. So it's probably, okay, fine, let the players learn that, but maybe not in the first level.
That's another good lesson. Trimming down how much you introduce to the player is, I think, an OP skill. Like, I know you're already doing it on the units, which is a good thing, but like having level 1, like just a very quick stupid proof where it's like not even multipath, like great. Just set the time really small. Like, oh, it's so boring. Yeah, but it's only going to be 2 minutes. It's the intro to the game for them to understand how to play. That's it. It's a very, very quick map.
No, thank you very much.
The next level, you introduce more and more. Because I think a lot of people think, oh, I need to show the content. It's like, bro, I don't need to know that there's a shop and a skill tree right away, and there's units and multipath, and units do different things, and then there's a boss. It's like, I need some pacing. And I think that's where the incremental games do it well. It's all about this novelty and pacing, so you're not overwhelmed. And I just tell people typically it's like you're looking for this 6 to 9 minute mark. Every 6 to 9 minute mark, you're going to introduce some sort of new progression or new mechanic, and that will re-energize people into the game. And the first like 4 to 5 minutes of your game is how, like, what am I doing? How am I doing it? The next 4 to 5 minutes is why am I doing this? Like, what is the end goal or progression towards? I think in your game, it's the map to get to the end. But one of the things, I don't think it does it. I can't recall. It's like, it doesn't show me, maybe it does, but I can't recall the path of what I want to do. It's like, here's your marker, here's the next marker. No, show me the question mark ones. Like, or show me like the end one with like 5 boss skulls. And it's like, oh, fuck, okay, that's what I'm trying to kill. That's where I'm going. Because in the game, I don't know what the next thing is until I think I beat the level. And then it's like, oh, there's a new marker. What's that? I don't know what my end goal is in the game. Is it 1 hour? Is it 5 hours? Is it 20 things on the map? Is it endless mode? And I'll never know because I closed the game at the 10-minute mark and that was not enough.
So that was a little bit much for me to take in, but I'll definitely rewatch the VOD. And first and foremost, I really appreciate you even I didn't know that you were gonna play the game and give me this extensive feedback. Really appreciate that a lot. It does help a lot. And I have written down some stuff here, which is like 6 to 9 minutes new mechanic and then no multipaths. Oh, thank you very much for the raid, TCAP. Sorry, I did not see that. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hope you had a good stream. And welcome everyone. Good morning, guys. We are interviewing the developer of Click and Conquer, recently released June 25th game on Steam. Already over 1,000 reviews, guys. Very successful, and currently sitting at a player base of 41 players 24 hours. And he just gave an interview, and now he's looking at, he's giving me some tips on my game. And he talked about being overwhelmed in the very first level. And so I've written this down, and then with the new mechanic, do you think that like the core mechanic of my game is the shop? Mostly the shop and the items. You think it's too early for me to show that to you? Or like, did you get bombarded?
The shop, no, but then I would delay the tree.
The tree, like, okay.
On the first level, you get I think everything. I don't know how much more there is. Yeah. There's like, okay, I have the shop. That's a new mechanic of upgrading the items itself. There's a mechanic that each unit is its own little entity. It's not like I apply the bow upgrade and all the archers get it. It's like each unit has their own thing. Okay, then it's like skill tree is introduced. It's like, holy fuck, one more thing. I don't even know what this does. Click, click. I think I did stuff. Oh, you have to assign things to the unit. Okay, that's new. I thought it would just auto apply across everyone. Plus, you're like, if you're not a tower defense player, you're like, okay, what kind of units are there? What it's multipath? Okay. Oh, my units take damage if they're on the path. Holy shit! There's a healing ability. Oh, there's also player skills that I now need to know about. Okay. Yeah. Like, it's good because that's what the end should be for the players.
Yeah.
But immediately, like, someone new is probably, I'm not gonna say they're gonna be overwhelmed. It's just gonna be a lot of things, and you don't get rewarded as much. So like the dirty secret of incremental is a lot of the skills when we first built Click and Conquer were available from the get-go, and all we did was just hide them behind unlocks.
So what would be a skill that you hide behind unlocks? This is the skill tree of Click and Conquer, guys. We've gotten to the demo to the end.
So in here, it's like originally the bomb was a 3x3, and the maps were just bigger. Originally, the maps were all the same size, but the units were difficulty. It's like, no, let's start them with a small map, one unit type. They don't need to know about tanks or tier 3 tanks or any of the other units. We'll just have them with basic bomb, one square, just one map, the tiny map. You know, and then it's like you don't even have the you call them scrolls, but they're actually intel. The intel doesn't even show up on the UI until you actually unlock it.
Smart.
For the first time.
The intel here on the bottom right when you go to research.
Yeah, that's 709. That doesn't even show up when you first launch the game because you just don't need to know what it is.
Okay.
So all these minor things, it's like, and then there's novelty because the moment you get it, you're like, ooh, what's this? Great. At 6 minutes, you have something new, something that didn't exist in the first 6 minutes. So there's all this novelty and newness to it. Oh, yeah, I want that now. Versus if I show you up front, you're just like one more thing to learn.
This is the scroll. So like when you unlock this level, it was a little bit difficult for me to read when I read this the first time. It says +3 max already applied, and I'm like, or maybe it didn't say already applied, but it was like,
I think it says one time.
One time, yeah.
Yep.
And it was a bit confusing, but the moment I first got a scroll, and then I had to click on prestige, and then I was like, so prestige is where I spent these scrolls, and these are permanent upgrades, and this is a terrible upgrade, by the way. I should not have gotten that again.
Yeah, don't get the scavenger.
My goodness, that was OP. Yeah.
Yeah, the other ones are way better, like the 2 bombs and 1 enemy, because it just compounds how many enemies you can kill on a map.
Damn, yeah. And then you confirm, and then it resets. Yeah. And then it's a new tree. Like you're starting from scratch again, and you have to conquer. And that's how you lock these things behind. That's how you progress through the game. And then you only have, I guess I have a bigger blast radius because I got the upgrade, right? And yes. Let me see.
Yep.
Okay, the game's bad. Okay. Should have gotten 4.
The game changes too. Like this type of game, which isn't going to apply, I believe, to tower defense, is like the amount of time it takes to prestige actually gets pulled down more and more and more and more every time. So it's like first time will be about 7 minutes, then it's about like 6 minutes, then it's like 5.5 and 5 minutes, and etc. So it's like getting you back to the screen, and you start caring less and less about these upgrades that you're doing, because eventually in the prestige tree you unlock keep all upgrades, like on this tree, so you don't even unlock this anymore because it starts to feel tedious. And the moment you get boredom on like, it's the same shit, I want you to have the unlock to not need to do anything on the upgrade tree. Now it's just about get the scrolls, get back, get more power, get more power, get more power.
Yeah. Cool, man. Like really cool. And this was very helpful, especially your feedback. I already knew about and it's called staggering game mechanics. I already knew about that, but hearing it from someone else who has, I would say, like this game is all about progression. And making such a game, you learn what it actually means to build progression inside of a game, and then stagger that too. Thank you very much. It was very, very helpful.
The way that at least I had found that was when we were doing pacing for this game, I went and played like Bellatra and Nodebuster and just wrote a little tool that recorded every mouse click and keyboard and overlaid some video with it and tried to get an idea of like how often is something happening. Okay, you have a click every like 5 seconds, let's call it. And then you have something that you're upgrading every 50 seconds.
Wait, sorry, 1 second sorry to interrupt you, but you made a tool that would track using videos which action in the game happens how many times? To get that right?
Not which action, but the mouse and keyboard inputs. So you're just listening for either. And then I just have OBS recording during that, so I can actually see like, okay, what actions are happening myself visually. But like I get a histogram of things like, hey, there's no spot in Bellatro if you're actively playing the game where like you're not doing an action in the game for more than 2 minutes. Like even the most strategic kind of spots where you're thinking like, should I get XYZ Joker? And you're thinking entirely in your head, it's like max 2 minutes. So for us, like I knew, okay, like in Bellatro, it's like you're clicking pretty much every 5 seconds because you're selecting a card, you're playing a card, you're clicking the play button, you're clicking the shop, you're clicking the skip or the blind, yada yada. And then every 50 seconds, like one hand give or take about 50 seconds, and depending on how quickly you're playing and things like that. But that's going to be an upgrade, right? So then it's like, okay, so you're got progression, you're getting something out of it, you have to make a strategic decision. Okay, that's a good spot for that. Like, even in the upgrade tree, when you're playing Click and Conquer, it's like you're making some decisions there, because it's like, do I get the bomb? Do I get the enemy? Do I do this? Do I save? Do I not save? And then prestiging is, when I did it, it's timed to be about 6 minutes for your first run. And that's like the new introduction. So you have 6 minutes of the core game loop. You understand what upgrading is. You understand bombing. Now, what's the next big thing? It's like, oh, it's prestige. Oh, I get these things that don't reset. Wow, I'm going to be so powerful.
Yeah, that's exactly my reaction. True. Yeah.
And then we time so that you get the upgrade to not, the prestige to not need to get the upgrades anymore around like the 50-minute mark, because exceeding about an hour is where boredom is going to set in, where it's just tedious and you don't want to do it anymore. And so yeah, just trying to like time it and look at what's working. Like, I play these games and I ask myself, yeah, but what hooked me in? like there's got to be something. And just trying to use that as a guideline, like, okay, Balatra and Node Buster, it's kind of like this, and why don't I use that as a guiding principle? It's like, you know, every 5 seconds I have to have an action, every 50 seconds I have to have an upgrade, every 5 minutes I have to have like a new mechanic or novelty introduction to the player, every 15 minutes I know I need to introduce a brand new mechanic or like reduce the mechanic that they're used to doing.
Interesting. But I would assume, like, just quickly to key on that, I would assume that you spend most of your clicks in the bar on the left here or in your hand in Balatro. Isn't that where most of your mouse time is spent?
I wasn't looking like particularly where they were being spent. I was just looking at like how frequent were they, and then like what was the overall theme. It's like, oh, okay, I noticed like when I play, I end up on the next hand, I don't know, 50 to 130 seconds. Okay, why? Oh, you're in the shop, you're buying things. Okay, so you're gaining stuff, there's new novelty, there's RNG, that's good too. So for Click and Conquer, it's like I knew that around that time we need to get people back to the upgrade screen to be spending money for sure. Like, even when you progress in the game, I don't think there's a single point where you need to spend more than a minute getting money to get something unlocked. It might not be the prestige, but on the upgrade screen at least.
One question. I just noticed that I had the same reaction to your game at first. Do you think your game is a little too zoomed out? Too small?
Yes, absolutely.
Actually, okay. I think so too.
Yeah. There is some janky stuff that we were doing in Godot at one point, and when we went to do the resizing, everything kind of broke. So it was like, well, that's the fucking size it's going to be. Don't touch it.
So Godot bad.
It is the number one complaint for us, even on the Steam Deck, to have it pass as playable, verified, it got flagged as UI scale size is too small.
Ah, okay.
So it's marked as playable, but not verified because of that. And we were just too far, and really I don't know. I kept telling Sock he should fix it, and he was like, you know what, it's good enough. Let's ship it.
I mean, I think it worked out. You guys all earned 100K, so like 100K back. And you said this earlier, but maybe you can say it again. Are you gonna work on this game, make updates, or is this just finished and you're done? We'll see.
We'll see how the sales are.
Okay.
I think that should be the answer to many devs things, like answers to their games. It's like, depends on sales. Your roadmap depends on sale. Expansion depends on sales.
Okay, so basically you're gonna just how do you say that? Beobachten in English. You're gonna look at the sales over time, and if it slows down, if it stays stable, you do an update. Like, when would you do an update? How do you say? If it slows down?
Probably after a year.
Observe, thank you.
So let's say things go well, we get a daily deal in like November, December. Those daily deals can only be ran once per calendar year. So ideally we would get one this year. Yay. Then we would renew in 2026 with Valve and ask to do it again, and probably set that in December. And ideally that's where we would target like expansion or something like that. Because then you could vastly discount this game. You could make it free to play even with the new release. There's a lot of options. Like we haven't even looked at the data of like what we would do. Is it DLC? Is it a whole V2? Do we make this free to play and just drive everyone over to the new version? Like, do we make it just crazy cheap where it's basically nothing? But if it's that cheap, why do we even bother to charge for it? Like 99 cents is going to be like 50 cents a unit for us before tax. It's probably not even worth it. Just make it free to play and hope that that drives more on the new game sales. There's a lot of variables to consider, and you don't want to announce V2 now because you'll drive people to just wishlist the game and wait for V2 to come out because they want to know if it's DLC or expansion. So right now there's zero plans.
Okay, good. Now I have two last questions for you, and the question about if he did a prototype, he planned this game essentially. They figured out which game they could make, and you can watch the interview when it's up on YouTube. He goes into great detail on how he did it. He spent a lot of time researching the market essentially to figure out what game he could make. But a question from me, I heard that maybe it's your brother or whatever, but I would assume you have kids, right? So how did you manage, if you have, how did you manage then the family life and a full-time job? Or did you quit your job like in the middle of the development for this? Because you still had to work and then take care of a family, right?
Hey, you might hear him right now, actually. That's my son.
Yeah.
I have a 2.5-year-old who is currently shouting in the background because I was supposed to bring him to daycare, but I'm doing this. And I have a 3-month-old daughter.
Damn, congrats.
I think the big thing is when we started this, I had a job and then the role got eliminated, but I still wasn't doing Click and Conquer full time. And the biggest thing is like, how did we balance it? And like, how did Sock balance having a full-time job plus doing this as well? The big thing is like how little of time it was. It's like, okay, so even if we put in 15 hours a week and you were solo, it'd take you 20 weeks. Okay, let's say like 400 hours, because that's with the full release. It would take you like, I don't know what that is, chat math that. 20 I said 15 hours, so it's like 25 weeks or something like that. So 6 months calendar wise.
I mean, it took you 5 months.
Yeah,
right?
we were slow and lazy.
Now I would assume, right, then you have about, I don't know, let's say 2 hours a day. Does it map? Yeah, 14 hours. Yeah, 14 hours a week, 15 hours. To about 2 hours a day, really, to work on the game. If you're consistent.
Yeah, and where would I get the time? It's like, okay, wake up earlier, 2 hours before anyone gets up.
Smart.
And I'm not advocating like no sleep.
No,
I'm saying like go get your 8 hours of sleep and then just get up 2 hours before everyone. You have peace and quiet, no other commitments, not daddy, I need food or anything like this, or get ready for school. So it's perfect time. If not, then it's like 2 hours at the night before after everyone's sleeping, and there's many strats for the time.
I feel like that's the most common sense thing. Yeah, or it just takes longer. But no, what you're talking about is, I think everyone already knows that, but I like talking about this because everyone is always like, hey, I have a family, I got a job. I said possible, like you just got lucky, you can, let's say you can live with your parents. No, that's not true. Even if you have a job, you can still make time and do it consistently. And as you can see, like it's 2 hours, maybe 3 hours a day. Maybe you wake up at 4, you'll obviously go to bed earlier than to do that. Otherwise your work also suffers and you suffer, you get sick. And then you just do the work before or after everyone is awake. And
I
that
think
works
the
out.
big thing, though, is like if you have a 1,200-hour game, though, like
Oh yeah,
it
takes too long.
like yeah, it's going to take 400 days straight of whatever that is, 2-3 hours a day, 3 hours a day even. And that assumes you don't have weekends off or holidays or other commitments. That again, why we took the approach of just minimal amount of hours. And yeah, it means we can't do an open world MMO RPG, even though we wouldn't want to, but the time would just be crazy. So
shut up, 400 days is still less than 4 years. Okay, it's my first game. You missed the start of the interview, bro. All right, last question. Would you consider Godot for the future? Do you like working in Godot? Because chat really wants to know about the Godot, huh?
All right. Here, chat. All right, I think this works. There's the link to the next game. It's in Godot, so you can go play and you can tell me how bad it is.
It's a secret game.
Like I said, it doesn't even have a name. It could break. I don't even know. This isn't a bit of older version. It is an incremental clicker game. It's not balanced. I think there's placeholder artwork. I think one of the characters is literally just a green color of the other character right now. But you can see, like, we're already balancing and testing based off this. Like, it's people are going to tell me things like, oh, when I get X thing, it's weird color, and it's like, yeah, I don't care about it, like whatever. Yeah, like the wish list link doesn't work. We don't have the Steam page up on that link I sent. It's just placeholder.
I can already see you're reusing your animations and stuff for the next game. Yeah, by the way, is this from Balatro? It is, right? Like the idea.
I think we got it from either Dixium or Nodebuster. I don't remember which, but
it's juice. It's good. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna play this now, but okay, yeah, we'll see. I'll play this when you're getting closer to your Steam page release, so it'll actually have some impact. We can play this then. You just gotta remind me, and yeah, I wish you good luck on your next game. Hopefully, it works out as good as.
Thank you.
As I see. I get it. Yeah, okay, but I'm not gonna spoil myself for later.
And you have to be careful. These types of games, the simplicity can really pull you in easily.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's just dopamine rewarding. So, yeah, it was fun. I hope you got value out of it, and I enjoyed this. And yeah.
Thanks for coming on. Really cool. Hopefully this time the technical stuff worked out a lot better. I think it did. If you guys really like this format, and let's say you see this on YouTube, give me some feedback on this. Would be greatly appreciated. Nice interview. Glad you like it. Awesome. It's really cool. Yeah, I'll try to work on some more of that in the future. We can have other guest night of. Oh, shut up. Oh, boy. Thank you, and thank you very much for doing this. And I'll see you around. I have you on Discord, and for your next game, we'll definitely take a look. I feel validated. Yeah, Nynx feels validated for her great capsule art. Good stuff. Again, that's from Nynx. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Let's figure out how we can do this here. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it.
All right, adios. Bye.
Bye bye. There we go. Worked very well. Awesome. Shout out. Bye bye. Yeah, let me do a shout out. I mean, it's already what is it called? It's already pinned at the top, but this is the game Click and Conquer for those of you who want to get addicted. I had a lot of fun playing the game. Played for 30 minutes. There was the demo, and I played through the entire demo. And we've got work to do, my brothers. There's a lot of stuff that we have to do. Good feedback from him as well. Now I know why it's so zoomed out. That was my first impression too. But hey, even when the game was so zoomed out, they still managed to. Yeah, well, like it doesn't fit much in the screen, but it still works. 95% of skill left this stream. Okay, you're banned. 5 minutes. See you in 5. That is toxic as hell. Cakez, when he started cooking Tangy TD, he was in a real flow state. He was right, I think, about Most things. Thoughts? Yeah, he was. And I think he's gonna send me over his video where he first reacted to it, so I can see his reaction and ideas. He was, though. And so there's a lot of stuff for me to do, which I'll be focusing on in the next couple of weeks. I still have a lot of stuff in personal life to catch up to. In the next couple of days, probably this week, which is why the streams will be shorter. But past that point, yes, I will go balls deep. We'll go balls deep into the game, making it better. Are you gonna fix the GIF on a Steam page since they are not actual waves in the game, Cakes? Yes, I will, because I have better visuals in the game now, or better waves. ArtStation portfolio, yeah. No, this is just ArtStation links. You just linked ArtStation. Yeah, so this is the portfolio of links. For those of you who wanna take a look, that's the latest piece, the rework of Tangy TD. What happened to the 5 animation? The guy never responded, so I guess he dropped the project, which is fine. I'll do the animation myself in the future. Totally okay. At this point, you know what I noticed when he talked about the game, you guys? He did not talk about how the goblins didn't have an animation. He was mostly talking about how he was overwhelmed with the mechanics and other stuff. So, as you can see, that is not that important. You guys think it's important, but it's not actually that important. He will in the video. Nah, he won't. He said he should animate the water. He did not say that, bro. And you know it. You're lying. Okay. I do in the video? Can you leave? The interview's over, man. I didn't ask you right now, okay? I wanted to watch the video in private. You gotta link the video to me, right? For later to watch, right? I'm not gonna watch that with chat. You need to remember that Twitch chat is full of acoustic people, Cakes. Watch on stream, do react. In private like this. You guys want me to watch the video now? Do you have it available right now, or do I need to wait? Mr. Thornity. I mean, if he has it available, I guess we can. I have to upload. Yeah, sorry guys. Uploading takes time, so we gotta watch it tomorrow then. We can't rush it now. Cakes and reactions are nothing new, and maybe you get good content out of this. We'll do that tomorrow, okay guys? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What the hell? Bro, where's my categories? What you doing? Bro, where's my category? What you doing? Promise? I never promise anything anymore because I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's say tomorrow I have an accident with my car and I have to go to the hospital. Now I promise something that I can't keep. I'm not going to promise. No, that's a mistake, my friend. Yeah, Mr. Soulfoam, it is. Unfortunately, I have still a lot to do outside of the stream, guys. Okay. And so I have to time these streams shorter until I'm done. I apologize if this sucks for you lately. I'm trying my best to give you good stuff to do, good stuff to watch on stream and good content. I have to do it this way until I've catched up. I'm now working at my parents' house and I have a lot more time to work on the things that I need to work on. So I hope you can understand. It has to do with my family. It has to do with my work. I need to make sure that I get the work done. And basically, yeah, I have to get the work done. So anyways, I'm going to send you guys over to Soulform. I really appreciate all of the support. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there tomorrow. Have a great day. Peace. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye. On YouTube too. Thank you guys for watching.